Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. It's another Thursday, so I'm here with mistakes. I wanted to share these mistakes with you because so you can stop doing them, so you can eliminate them and really level up in your time management and create more time. Of course, there are much more than just these mistakes, but these are the ones that I have found from my experience, from people that I have been working with, to be the most damaging ones. So here we go. Mistake number one: not setting personal goals, not having a clear vision. And it highly affects how well you manage your time. Do you know where you'd like to be in 3 months? Do you know how much time freedom exactly you want? Do you know what you're going to do with it? And it applies to all areas in your life. Do you know the answers to these questions, right? Personal goal setting is essential to managing your time well because goals give you a destination. It gives you a vision to work towards. Because when you know where you want to go, you can manage your priorities, time, and those resources to get there. Goals, they help you decide what's worth spending your time on and what's just a distraction. Do you see the power in this? Mistake number two: using too many tools. Too many tools. Too many tools, systems, apps bring more distractions and they highly waste your time. Their only job, these tools, systems, apps, their only job in the world is to make your job easier. But when you have too many tools, what happens is that you create more information gathering points. And what I mean by this is that you might have an app where you keep your notes, right? You might have another app where you schedule your meetings, then another app for your to-do list, another one for project management, another one for communication with your team, another one, fill in the blank. You know what I mean? We have phone full of pages of apps and apps and apps, and how much time are you wasting scrolling through those pages when you need to find some specific app? And I'm not saying that you don't need them all. What I am saying is that you might not benefit from all of them as you thought you would. If you have to look for information into too many directions, it wastes your time. And instead of making you more productive, these tools make you less efficient. Right? Does it make sense? Let me know if it makes sense. Mistake number three: not managing distractions. Distractions, oh boy. They keep us from achieving that flow. You know yourself best, so you know what distracts you. So from now, make a conscious commitment to yourself to eliminate these distractions as much as you possibly can. It's not always fully possible, and I get that. But the least you can do is turn off your notifications on your phone and laptop, right? You can unsubscribe to email noise. And you don't have to do this all in one day. But once you notice emails coming in that are just kind of filling your inbox, click that unsubscribe button. Because if you know that they're not really adding value, or they're not adding value right now, you don't need it. And if you will need that information, it will present itself to you. It's about trusting that guidance, trusting that things will align for you. Having that trust in yourself. Turning off the notifications, unsubscribing from email noise. The big one, not leaving your email open all day long. Because what it does, it makes us want to go in and check whenever a new email comes in. Because whether it's that phone that keeps ringing or notifications that you keep getting from a chat, they interrupt your workflow and break that creative process. So minimizing that time you spend on things that don't actually have an impact on your work will increase your efficiency. You will create more time because you will fill your time that you have with important stuff instead of distractions. Mistake number 4. Undervaluing the time that something will take to do or to finish. This miscalculation of the time and energy the task will take is super common for high achievers. If this is you, what you can do is to write down the amount of how much you think this task will take, and then almost double it, or even add 10 minutes to it, 20 minutes. Because usually whatever we assume or we think, it's actually much longer. So if you think this task will take you 10 minutes, add another 10 minutes. If you think this task will take you 20 minutes, you probably should add at least 10 minutes. Because that way you will have much realistic plan expectation that you can actually meet, right? Instead of bringing yourself down every time you overrun a set time. Does it make sense? Mistake number 5. Not scheduling according to your productivity flow. So, are you a morning person or an evening person? All of us have a very different rhythms, different times of the day when we feel most productive, most energetic and motivated. You can make the best use of your time by scheduling high value work during your peak time and low energy work like checking emails during your downtime. Does it make sense? I read an article recently that suggested to boost your productivity by starting a day early. So what this research said was that most successful people wake up early. They do their most important tasks for the day. They go to a gym, and only then they go to the office. Right? Think about it. So if you wake up early, the day is still quiet around you. There are so much less distractions. And only when you go to the office or your home office, wherever you work, this is when you turn on the email. This is when you open your phone, right? To get all that information that you need for your work. But starting the day mindfully and really taking your time, you will make more time. Does it make sense? So these are my top five mistakes. Please feel free to share in the comments if you are making any of these mistakes, or maybe you can add another one from your personal experience. I would love to hear. Thank you for tuning in. I wish you a fabulous rest of the week, and I will see you same time, same place next week. Have a good one. Bye.